lot of pressure on VP, I feel, with the amount of push they have, all these annoying heroes.
They need to shut down the sniper and in the early game. They need to make sure that sniper does not get a good laning phase.
How do they do that? They've got this Coddle who likely is going to be paired with the
The
Bristle.
Nyx, the Nyx
The
should
Nyx?
be
Okay.
roaming mid because you have a safe lane Venom, which does not really need anything. Like you don't. I think they probably would do Cotter plus BB off lane. Nyx will be doing heavy roam.
And Venom will be kind of
Yeah,
solo.
Venom will be kind of like solo. Yeah, 1v1 bottom against the Void.
How will the Nyx match up against the Sand Kings? And Sand King will also be kind of roaming around.
I think it depends on who's at the right place at the right time first. Both are equally useful at the start of the game, I think. Maybe if you compare about trading hits, Nyx probably wins that because you have the higher regen.
Yep.
But the spell wise, if you take your stun, I think Sanking has the better level 1 stun, but shorter range. So all in all, I think it's gonna be about being at the right place at the right time. And talking about their teammates, probably easier for the Sanking sniper to get a kill on the Pogna.
And Sand King could theoretically even go to the off lane and help out, surprise someone like the Venom. If Venom's going to be solo, he gets ganked by a Sand King, he could actually get picked up.
Actually, look at their lanes. They're actually doing what I mentioned. The Venom's gonna be up there alone. Cotter Brister bottom.
James.
The Nyx will be freestyle, free roam, do whatever you want.
Where are VP sending their lanes though? Looks like Pasha may be going bottom with the troll headed to the off lane.
Yeah, they want to avoid the Cotter pressure lane. So goodbye. I think you don't want the troll to have a very bad laning phase. And Void does better in that lane because whenever you get hit by the Illuminate, you just jump. Take no damage from that, so that's pretty good lane for him.
From VP, they wanna.
They are expecting this.
A kill.
Well, they actually have no wards out. They have no wards out, but they are expecting. They're just reading what XCDM would do this game to win.
Yeah, they know the lanes. They're expecting Venom to be here
wards,
alone.
Nothing.
Lil with boots. Nando immediately runs away. He can be chased down though, and with the trees there, it looks like they will not chase him.
That was a very good read by VP with no wards down anywhere on the map. Apart from that, what they place at the rune area.
Yeah, they realize once Bristle goes bottom and doesn't see the supports, I think Venno was like, wait a second, I might be getting ganked.
Good move there by VP.
Despite having an observer ward and them smoking past it. Mid lane, the 4 positions you mentioned, they need to try and shut down the sniper.
Oh, he took mana. I think this is not good though. He took mana burn at level 1. Not good against these 2 heroes.
Yeah, it doesn't burn that much. I mean, against Sniper, it's pretty useless. Against the Sand King, it's not great. You use it twice, he still has a burrow.
You use 100 mana and you burn 56 mana. I don't know. I personally prefer the... This is like very
walk up and right click kind of thing.
Very debatable which one is better, but I personally would have gone for the Impale, so I can actually be much more of a better presence because Impale has lesser cooldown as well. Mana burn at level 1 has a long cooldown, 28 seconds.
He's already almost regened all that mana he lost.
We'll see. I personally don't like it.
Minus 56 again. He's still gonna probably have. Yeah, he's 1 burrow now. He's got clarity. So yeah, I definitely see your reasoning there, and perhaps he just felt he wasn't going to get a chance to use Impale at all.
Oh, alright. But still, I don't think that's a good enough reason. But right now, the troll farming well because he's not in the Kotal lane initially. So Kotal TP'd all the way top here. They move their lanes.
Yeah. Well, some harass onto Nando, Lil, and Solo in the neighborhood. That long-range dual breath clips him with a stun, and Venno is going to be brought down by Ramses too, so he gets the first blood accreditation.
Oh, mid lane, James is in trouble.
The mid superstar from CIS region.
Oh, if the self actually healed him a little bit more, Pugna might have been able to get the kill first.
Would have been close. No one had a salve as well he could have burned just to get a little bit of heal, so there's definitely plays no one could have made. Triple shrapnel was used as well. James will TP back in, so he doesn't have to worry about the shrapnel in this lane, but has given up a kill in this 1v1. No one off to a fantastic start.
And bottom lane, this lane should be... I think it's okay for both sides. It will be like a farm lane, like I'm gonna farm, you're gonna farm. BB is gonna probably farm a little bit more because of the Quill Spray Harris.
Yeah, I mean so far it has not gone that way. it's gone fairly evenly, but we'll see if that changes at all.
I mean, I think all in all, it should be like both sides farming, and yeah, pretty much not much kill potential in this lane unless someone makes a big mistake. The action will be in the mid lane and the top lane.
Yep.
Those are the two lanes that most of the stuff is going to be going on.
No, burn some mana. Doesn't necessarily have a huge impact on the lane through that.
Oh, top lane, Ramses. He's gonna go down first to the Gale. So a good return kill here by execration on the troll. So all their lanes so far are still going okay for XCTN right now. Pogna, despite dying, is still keeping up with the sniper in the mid lane. Faceless Void and BB almost the same CS as well. Same, just the Venom a bit behind, but he just got a kill on the pro. They're gonna switch their lanes. Venom's TPing bottom. He wants to go to the Void's lane, doesn't want to be in their tri-lane up there.
Yeah, right now, we'll see how things play out for this laning stage as Pasha is getting bullied quite a bit at bottom, but it looks like overall VP's lanes are going very well with Solo harassing Ara at top. All three calls on the VP side getting some good farm out of this lane.
Dire's top tower is feeling
But still considering everything that happened, I think execration still in an okay position right now. BB is still getting good farm, considering that he has to move from bottom lane. Moving is usually not too good for BB, but right now Lumik is trying to set up a kill here on the sniper.
Yeah, the scam was used to maybe anticipate this move, but what he doesn't know is that he's sitting on top of an invis and he avoided that scam.
I don't think VP know that he has they know he has a rune, but they don't know what rune that he has.
I guess, you know, there's that chance that it is an invis, but no one with the scam perhaps thinks he's fine here. They're going to go for the kill. Nice two-man impale from Lumik. Chemo trying to turn this one around. No one getting fairly low here, but it's James. He's got to be careful. Decrep with the blast. What a time for James to turn and Decrep. Shrine is waiting as a prize.
Perfect.
They'll take out the Pugna ward. James, yeah, about to say, hug that. He missed some of that Shrine regen. He didn't actually...
Oh, he still has to go back, I guess.
Probably. He lost... He probably could have got an extra 100, 200 health out of that, but maybe with his bottle coming out, Lil at top will find a kill on the Bristle, who has rotated lanes. They send Veno bottom. They want this matchup with Veno versus Void. Force it one way or another.
Okay, that is not good for them right now. Suddenly the game becomes quite hard, because BB is like, you don't really want to die in the laning phase. It's a stage where you want to get as much as you can. You want to get to the point where you have your Vanguard. That's what you want as BB, the early laning phase. And you want to have some ancient stacks, which they double stack on the bottom area. Not too many stacks here for the BB.
Yeah. I mean, they can quickly build those up though if they need to, because he's not even ready to farm them just yet. So
yeah, but the sniper is huge though right now.
Is a definite concern. Just the one kill, but 45 CS, 21 denies. One is off to the races. Right.
Oh, mid lane. Solo.
There's an assassinate, but the haste rune for James. Gonna go and turn around, look for this kill. The life drain is gonna be almost enough. The assassinate actually helps cancel it. It's bottom lane. Nando gets a kill. The return from Ramses. Looking for the Venom. Will not find him. That was a three-man gank from execration by the looks of things. We did not see James get the kill he was looking for, and Solo and no one will shrine themselves back up. Perhaps go for round 2 onto James. James fairly low, needs to be careful. No shrapnel for him. Oh, not enough damage. That will not get the kill. And he won't even fire it. Keep himself home. Needed at least one more right click, possibly 2. Ramsey's at bottom, gonna get brought down. Chemo has been all over the place. Helping mid, helping bottom now. Consecutive kills in that lane to his Nyx assassin.
But the thing is, like, he's not getting the sniper, you know. Sniper is gonna be the biggest problem against their lineup because they're gonna be eventually wanting to group up and push with the BB and the Pugna. BB frontlining, Pugna dropping blast. But against a sniper, it's gonna be very difficult to do that. A fat sniper especially.
Sniper, speaking of which, could be getting rotated on here. Nyx in the neighborhood once again. Level 3
He's
Impale.
pretty tanky though with the range drop and the strength threats. It's not an easy kill.
He's also hugging that north side, looking for that
Raging
8-minute
Potato.
Oh, nice.
If he runs up to try and get the... Oh, they have a ward there. I was gonna say if he tries to, you know, be aggressive and steal their rune.
Oh, interesting play from Lil. Level 3, 2 points in Sandstorm, going for a more jungling-oriented Sanking build.
I think a lot of players have been doing this. I think I see Zai doing it first since the change to Sandstorm.
Okay.
Because you do a lot more damage now. And they reduce the fade delay, so it's weaker at level 1. You even
And
see
we've
like
even seen so many Caustic nerfs. We don't really see the Caustic at all on support Sanking anymore.
sometimes
Well,
you
very
just
rarely.
get 1 point for the kill in the late, like
The slow.
say you're chasing and you need a slow.
Seems very situational.
Yep, but otherwise I think the Sandstorm is always really good now because you can just stack, and level 1 Sandstorm you can clear like a 2 stack. It's easy to farm. And as a Sanking you want to get to your dagger ASAP, so I think it's the new way to play right now.
Keep taking for execration. They really want that Nyx level 6 to start setting up some kills. They've got a great ability to keep these lanes pressured and pushed out. We're seeing that at top. Venom's just set up camp here. Nyx is gonna give some ward protection, but
They
wants that level
pretty
6.
much have like 2 like lane holders. The Venal and the Bristleback are lane holders. They're gonna hold the lane. They're gonna make sure that BP has to respond to the lane pressure. And that's when they're not grouped up together, and it's gonna allow the Nyx to do his thing, to pick them off.
This Pugna is just trying to CS. He blasts, maybe gets a creep or two, but Sniper just denies everything he doesn't last hit with the blast. Very
And
rough
they
time
had
for
to
him.
kill this Sniper though, somehow with the Nyx.
Top lane, Pasha, slow, will time walk away. Nyx is still chasing, could hit an Impale, he's going to Chrono. Turns and fights for now, has another time walk and will run away.
Okay, Sniper.
TP's coming in. Sniper, yeah, that's going to be a dead Nando. No way out of it for him. Good rotations from VP, the double TP. Lil is smoked up, going to find Chemo here. Will not get the kill and will be scouted by the courier, in fact.
But at the very least, Execration was able to force a rotation. They make the Sniper go top, so that's gonna open up the mid lane for Pugna.
Yeah.
He's doing still a fairly good job at pressuring, and the tower's almost down.
That is, in fact, his job. If he can do that by himself, that's fantastic. Nyx is looking for level 6 of this top lane. Won't quite get it yet. Veno TPing back in, does have that tomb.
Oh, they still got the tower, they can't deny. That's
on
good.
mid lane.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's good
nice.
for Execration. So right now, what are they gonna wait? What are they waiting for? BBS Vanguard is pressuring bottom lane.
Can be a lot more self-sufficient now and a lot harder to gank and kill. VP.
Yep, they're still building ancient stacks for him. So when he's done pressuring this tower, he should go back and clear them. Okay, this is looking good for Execration right now. They have taken 2 towers in succession. Ancient stacks for BB. And VP is trying to respond to defend this tower, but they're gonna be too late.
Will they try and take a fight? Chronosphere is down, and that is something Execration know after that top lane.
The Bristol is still pretty strong right now.
Very. He's got Chakra behind him as well, so that double Quill Spray is definitely something to be worried about.
Not afraid, look at it.
There we go. He's got the Chakra. Quills once, another one coming up almost immediately. Does come up immediately, what am I saying?
Look at this.
The Bristle just zoning them, and the Pugna's got no health, but he's like, oh, it's fine, my Bristle's zoning them, who's gonna kill me? As long as you can see that Sniper and know you're not being assassinated, he could just go life drain some neutrals, which I believe is gonna be the plan. Top lane, meanwhile, this is space created for Nando. It's gonna take down the top lane.
Yep, this is like the heroes that Execration drafting working. They are pressuring all the lanes with the Venal and the BB, and eventually you're gonna be able to defend only one lane. You're gonna lose one way, a tower one way or the other.
Yep. We called it annoying, but at this point it's just looking straight up dirty how this is playing out.
Yeah, but still, you know, VP has the much better high ground defense. Oh, Bristol back, running into Solo.
Yep. He'll dodge the Illuminate, but that will not amount to much, as Solo will still be taken down. It's the Pugna who gets credited the kill. VP perhaps just going to sit back and farm while they wait for some key items like the Sanking
XCTN
Blink.
has caught up really well after taking all the towers. They were
Yeah.
behind in the laning phase. Right now, things are looking much better for them. They still haven't cleared the stacks, so once they cleared all the ancient stacks for the BB, there's going to be another boost in economy for them. So Veno is building into a mech, more team items. They are really going to aim to finish this game at some point. Like, there's going to be a timing push with their heroes. Mech, Pipe, and poor Solo getting run down again.
Yep. Not necessarily the best synergy between the BB and the Pugna, but it doesn't really matter when you're pushing heroes back that far and slowing them. You can finish them off whether it's the physical or the magical, one way or another. You get the kills, and they're going to get a tier 2 tower off of this. Venu going for a fast mech, really suggesting they want a 5-man down, even theoretically break high ground early on. Every item pickup is all about the early game, from the Solar Crest to the mech. What is Pugna going to get? It's going to be an Aether Lens.
Yeah, that's the normal, like,
Aether Lens, Ags.
Veil maybe, but yeah, Ags is very huge for the hero. You want to get it before you siege the high ground.
Yep.
Like, you can use it on the BB, like the heal on the BB. That's gonna be.
They're sieging high ground now.
Oh, they're gonna siege high ground.
They can slow siege it, that's for sure.
They just got the mech on the
Chakra Pugna, he's got unlimited Nether Blast. He's not going to run out of mana to spam this spell. That's actually crazy how good this is going to be.
They're not going to be able to hold this tower.
They're going to go in. They're going to try bring down the Bristle. He's very tanky.
Oh
Not even close.
God. He's a Bristol back.
Are they just going to lose Raxia Winter? What
Uh,
can they do? Troll's not ready to fight. He's got Mask of Madness.
Shrapnel.
They've got only one Shrapnel.
Void has the hood.
Bristle TP'd out, so they called it off for now. I feel like maybe Execration could have pressed their luck there, but at the same time, Roche.
I think they were worried that Sanking has a dagger.
Yeah, and
They couldn't see him for a long time, and now they're gonna see him, but it's like it's a safe play because they didn't see him just now.
They also know Chrono was used, and they can go Roshan, which is maybe like, well,
Safer
we could
play.
risk Rax, or we could get an Aegis and use Aegis to take Rax. Let's get Aegis onto probably the Bristle, I guess, since he's the one kind of on the high ground a bit.
He's not even dying though. I think you might be better off
Pugna,
giving it to the
Veno.
Pugna. No, Pugna. You give it to the Pugna. I think Pugna is the damage hero, important hero.
Goodbye, Solo. Execration showing they are not a team to be underestimated here in Seattle. They've come up with a kind of cheesy push strat here of sorts, but it is putting them in a position to take a Game 1 win.
The Shrapnel.
Void to the north, no Chrono for 60 seconds. Execration back off for now. Trying to wait out that Shrapnel. No more Shrapnel now. But Roshan fairly low here. Looks like Execration should get this one though without a fight. No one just showing himself mid saying, yeah, we're not actually going to be able to do much about this. But VP still slowing, still trying to poke their noses in.
Aegis.
Pasha, is he going to go for the steal? No.
Oh, but the Radiant got the Roche.
Oh, the Macropire.
Oh, Pugna's gonna lose his Aegis.
Wow.
That is not good.
That is indeed not good. Void threatening to go in will force a Venom ulti as well.
That was actually a free Roche for VP. They got the last hit, they got the Aegis. I mean, they killed the Aegis from
Bit of money.
the Pugna.
That is
That's
a great outcome
actually,
for them.
Yeah, that's a big moment there for VP. That's gonna buy them time to get the items. They're gonna need like the sniper to get one more item to be able to hold. Like once he gets the Maelstrom plus the Dragon Lance, I think he's gonna be a very problematic hero in the high ground push.
As he gets picked off, Nyx alone cannot kill him.
He needs more backup. Kotal, can he recall someone? He needs to summon one teammate over.
He's doing just that. Winter, he's pulling someone in. There's the initiation. It's going to be Nando and the Venomancer. TP out. Is it going to be enough? It's going to be close. They get the kill, and bottom lane not that pushed out. They've got 40 seconds on this. See what the call is going to be.
They should just go right now. They should go right now.
See what Execration feel about that. They do get the top tier 1 tower, the VP side. Raging Potato perhaps wanting to finish off this Solar Crest. It's got the pipe queued up. I feel like this Solar Crest would be
Jakira
really
has no
nice.
mana to TP back. This is bad. They have only 3 heroes here. They have only 3 heroes here.
They see that Jakira. They see probably he doesn't have the mana to do so, and they are looking to pressure. For 12 seconds, they can at least get the tier 4 tower. They will do so with a blast. Fortify still on cooldown for a minute.
Rax is gonna go down.
Are
they gonna get Rax here? Oh my god.
They might. Time dilation used, but this is just a minor inconvenience. This Nether Blast just does so much damage to buildings.
And the range as well from the lens.
Yep. In they go, they want this Pugna. Can they bring him down? You betcha, that troll sniper combo. They go ho ho ha ha in their way through execration's push. That sniper just shredded little Pugna. As Pasha able to get the initiation for the Chrono. Wants some more here. No Aegis to worry about. The Raging Potato Bristleback getting fairly low here. Could see another Chakra with a double Quill Spray coming out. There's a lot of damage from those Quills in Raging Potato.
They can't kill the VB. Like that was the problem in the first fight when they initiated on them. And on the other hand, if you look at how Execration chose to attack the high ground, and you compare it to the previous game where we saw how LGD poked the high ground, they only sent one hit.
They're going again, Winter. Sorry to cut you off, but this is... They respawn, they're like, oh, you use Chrono to kill us with your troll sniper?
But they can... I think they can still defend though. I'm not sure.
Find out. No Chronosphere. One Shrapnel charge only.
They can't go on the BB. They need to call on the Puna.
They're trying to burst the Pugna once again. Can they bring down James? It's very close with an Acropire. They do. Pugna goes down. They are forcing this and being punished. VP keep the Void alive once again. The Assassinate coming out finds the Coddle, the two-man Burrow Strike. Lil, this time he's the initiator.
They're not sieging like perfectly. They need to push the BB up further and not get like too many heroes stun or chrono at the same time.
It's tough because like Pugna's the one who has to damage the buildings, but by putting himself near the buildings, he gets initiated on. We saw it round 1 with the Chronosphere, round 2 was the Burrow Strike.
They have to back. What's going on here?
Well, BP seem to know that Execration have overextended. Oh, recall cancelled. Do they look to chase this one? Looks like they think twice. And at this point, it really feels like Execration had an edge, but they may have thrown it away by trying to force the high ground a bit too much.
And as well, the Roshan losing the Aegis there. That was all very crucial move for their lineup. Because this kind of lineup, you only have like a limited time to win the game. I mean, it's kind of cool that they are pulling something out like this, but on the other hand, this kind of lineup does not have much room for mistakes, you know?
Yeah. And normally maybe a Venom Bristle could scale to the late game, but not with these items. You go for a pipe, you go for a mech on these heroes, you're not going for the late game. So this game, they do not want to see drag.
They have one more, like, I think they have one more chance to push. And if that fails again, I think they're just going to flat out lose the game right away. But they have one more chance.
Okay.
Pipe is up.
Do you think he should have gone for that Solar Crest? I feel like putting on the Pugna could have really bailed him out when Sniper tried to focus him in the Chrono.
He was dying to like all the magic damage, the Pugna.
Sure.
He died to the Burrow damage with the Macropire plus the Maelstrom. So I think getting a pipe will actually help the Pugna more.
Yeah, they both help him in that. Fair enough.
And Pugna has, like, the thing with his build is like he does not have much, like, apart from the talent, he doesn't get HP from his, too much HP from his build. So he's actually still fairly weak. Magic Burst.
We're still going to just steal some of those enemy Ancients now. They are chipping away at this shrine. Doesn't to be something immediately VP defend. They have got a few heroes in the neighborhood, including a Void with Chronosphere. Deploy some Observer Wards to protect themselves as Chemo does go walking in.
So the Venom completes the Greaves. This is like all into the push already. Yep.
They even gone Crimson Guard on Bristle.
Yeah. I mean, Crimson is really good against the Sniper plus the Troll.
Yep. Yeah, don't doubt it. It's very much, again, goes back to the fact they're itemizing into things which will not scale into the late game. All their heroes just getting whatever cheap, cost-effective items they can get now to complement a push. Multiple Force Staffs even being picked up. Not seeing any of, like, you think Pugna, he can kind of scale okay in the late game with, like, the Aghanims type build, but he's gone Veil, he's now going Force Staff. They are ready to try and push and fight. Crimson Guard complete.
So this is their last, I think this is probably their last strong timing. Crimson, with whatever the Pugna is gonna finish, the Force Staff, the Greaves from the Venom. This is their last, because they're not gonna be able to get to the timing where Koto has Axe. That's too long, because he's already, I mean, he can still change his route. He's going for Force Staff now. He can still go for the Axe route, but it's gonna take some time. So yeah, I think this is pretty much their strongest timing right now. If they don't get a Rex soon with these items, they're not going to be able to win the game.
Well, it's going to be a level 2 Epicenter as Sanking is level 12. A lot of team fight they're going into.
They need the Pugna's ward in a good position. With like BB needs to be sacrificial. He needs to go up and let them if they try to kill him, they try to kill him. He needs to let the enemy focus him. And even if he's going to be in a really bad position, he has to do it.
They're setting up. They recall Bristle in. Another recall in 6 seconds is going to
Okay.
bring the Pug Knight, I imagine, or perhaps he's just going to walk on down. Pasha needs to be a little bit careful here. Don't want to get too close. Well, D-Ward.
Yeah, they're not even trying to, look at them, they're not even trying to maybe, like sometimes teams will like make a smoke play. If you pick off someone, you go straight to the racks after that. But
Do you think they need that little bit of finesse?
Tower is under attack.
they're probably feeling like we don't have time to go and look for someone, we just need to go. It's like, you're playing this kind of timing push lineup, you know. Every moment you're wasting, it's very bad for your
Nyx
team.
goes top, perhaps looking to cancel the Sand King's TP.
Oh, they have to go. They have to get out now.
Oh, he doesn't have recall. Not for 15 seconds, actually. Has to be careful here.
Dude, oh no. Are they in trouble?
Oh, looks okay. It doesn't look like anyone's getting caught out.
Okay.
Very much, I think that's one of the...
Oh yeah, because the shrine was gone. The Sand King wasn't able to TP to the shrine, yeah.
Veno going to find the Sand King. Now, Veno actually very alone here, but also is more than okay with just the Sand King there. Definitely, you can see execration trying to use that recall to push out lanes, maybe cancel a TP home, and then break high ground through. We talked about finesse. That definitely is that little element
Yeah.
of kind of outplay rather than just the brute force approach we've seen so far. And that approach has definitely failed. So whether it's a pick off or a TP cancel, something needs to happen
And
in their favor.
Roche is gonna spawn. So they're gonna, if they get the pick off, it's gonna be a free Roche for them.
Roche was not their friend last time. We'll see if it's going to be any different this time around. Sentry wards. VP have been very proactive with the detection. This has not been able to find too many kills effectively
Yeah,
since the early
just look
game.
at their sentries. Take a moment and look at their sentries. They have sentries at the entrance into their. They're currently playing this area. Side of the map. Not sure. So they have sentries in each of their the possible entrance for the Nyx. You don't want to have too many sentries covering every area, but you want to have the sentries at the key areas of entrance.
Well,
Dire's bottom tower hopes for
they find a kill. It was Lil trying to go on a warding mission.
But Sniper has BKB now. Not good.
I mean, Trolls had his for a while, but the fact they can just now jump in and initiate with these BKBs.
You have no saber, so you're gonna be in trouble.
The Force Staffs is meant to be the saves at this point, I
But
guess.
in the chrono, you're not gonna be able to get out.
Yep. Got 2 of them. It looked like they were building a third on the Nyx. So many full stuffs. The Solar Crest is there, so some evasion will help a smidgen. But the confidence from VP, you can really see it. Pasha on Void has bought a Midas. If that doesn't scream confidence to go late game, I don't know what does. They are not threatened by the push of execration. Not showing it. You gotta use that Midas, bro. You need to be that confident.
Yeah, see Excidian right now, they are really cautious about their approach. They know if they give away a bad fight, like a chrono onto 2 important heroes, the game could just be over at that point. James is the key hero right now. He can't afford to die in the fights.
Pale. Bringing it out there, the Fire Strike does go through, but
I mean, it's still a bristleback, a fat bristleback. You're not gonna
Indeed.
kill him.
not the hero you want to too much effort into going
Yeah,
on.
this is what he needs to do. He needs to try and make it look like it's possible for them to kill him and make the enemy team go on him.
Well, as a result of that, they do get the T2 tower. They then pull back a little bit and will... Well, they scout Roche. They don't see it because it is going to be that max Roche respawn.
So Roche is up. VP have all their cooldowns. 2 BKBs up. They have everything they need to be able to contest. Oh, they're gonna try and sneak it.
Will this work? VP. The balls on this team. Will Venom get a Plague Ward in the pit? I believe he's going further forward. He will see him. What now? VP, they're committed. They're going for this one. They really want it. They pop the Troll ulti and everything, and they will secure Aegis and Cheese.
I'm with you, Parker. Roshan is not Exitian's friend this game.
2 Roches in a row that kind of go against them. And the Execration knew Roche was up. That was not like a surprise early Roche respawn and VP getting lucky. That was just VP making a calculated risk. perhaps seeing enough heroes on the map that they knew it was going to be safe.
Push strats, getting your Roche taken away. That is a huge blow.
I think the biggest part about that Smoke and Roche is they had great vision for it. They had the key ward on the high ground by the Dire Shrine. If they don't have that ward, they don't maybe go for that, but they knew if Execration were nearby or coming in to contest it, they would have seen them coming. It feels like we're going to go late game now, and you kind of talked about Execration. Their last timing was maybe being reached. What can they really do at this point? Can they scale at all, Winter?
They can try to scale, but I don't think they're gonna win in late game.
Yeah.
Against a Void, Troll, Sniper. No.
The odds are stacked against them, for sure.
I mean, you're gonna reach a point where you're gonna think about it, whether you choose all in and go now, or try to slow down the game. And even though it's unlikely you win, but there's still a chance, you know, rather than all inning right now. But I think I'm leaning more towards the all in right now. If I lose now.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of the decision they can make. Like, do you all in now, or do you just play for the late game where maybe you have a 10-20% chance of winning the game?
I believe you have a better chance winning the game now.
Wow.
So I'm gonna choose to all in it.
Perhaps right now, in the context of Aegis and Cheese on VP side, you do have to wait though. And
Oh, Sniper.
no one's going to force a BKB out. They're trying to get away from this one. It's currently kind of a wasted BKB. James gets gone on here. He'll decurve himself against Ramses. He's going to BKB go. Nando, the Force House being used incredibly well. They are kiting VP's BKBs, and Chrono not used.
Nyx is behind. Can he set up something big for his team?
Wants to be careful. There's the sentry on the retreat. Nyx walks into it. The Impale. Ooh, Chemo. Doesn't find it. Could have maybe gotten at least a Jakiro kill, but ultimately, I think Execration going to be pretty happy about that, considering 2 BKBs were used.
They should try to get... I think they should be able to get this tower here.
Tier 2 at top. Lil is going to kill some creep waves, though, and that
Tier
is...
2 and the Shrine.
Well, with what creeps is perhaps the bigger question, as Lil wants to take this out. Oh, he gets earned, but he immediately blinks. Doesn't get the creep wave. His Burrow Strike was on cooldown.
Creep wave saved.
Yeah. He had a Burrow Strike in like 2 seconds and didn't get a chance to use it.
So
they piped that creep wave. Nando's like, I'm not letting that caustic kill my creeps.
So they should be a tower plus Shrine. With the double BKB down, are they going to try to defend this?
I think they may just want to back off. Execration. They are doing some good damage with the Nether Blast, but this is
still a Bristol
struggle.
Back. It's still a Bristol back.
Pasha in the side.
The Nether Ward is in a good position this fight.
Yep. Can they find it on the VP side is perhaps the big question here. Maybe the Ward will find Pasha if he uses any spells. That Illuminate will catch him. Yep. And the Shrine could just be the focus here. Bottom lane, Troll may just try and solo push, force some TPs back. TP will come immediately from Chemo. So this could...
Oh, they show face. They show the Nyx. This is bad.
Yep, Raging Potato. He's going to have to run his way out of this one. Gets caught by the Ice Path. There's the Chrono. Catches out just one. It looks like Raging Potato was not even caught inside of that. It's not the Chrono he was looking for. Ramsey's getting low. Great 2-man Impale. The Burrow Strike goes through just to save his life into the Roshan pit. Bristle Boss more like it. He's still alive for now. The 4 staffs keeping him alive as well. 0 casualties.
And another
sustain.
BKB used on the Sniper Parker. This is good for XCTN.
I mean, you talk about scaling going late game. A great way of doing that is getting these BKBs down to 5 seconds.
And this Bristleback is just... He's doing what he needs to do in the fights.
It's one of those things where you gotta, like, scratch your head and, like, I mean, in hindsight, it's like, man, they should have gone for more late game items. Like, if Bristle went for, like, more self-carry DPS items, he could be even tankier or scarier.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he had gone for, like, the Radiance build, he would be weaker
he would
at the
die there,
Yeah, he'll be weaker at the start.
Yeah, his build definitely has led to his survivability, but also his team's. Big Potato is not afraid of anything. The madman.
He's probably one of the most interesting players to watch in C.
Yeah. Entertaining, that's for sure. Solo in the trees. He's hoping he stays alive. He has not been scouted. He's right next to that Pugna ward. And yeah, okay, he gets the TP out. That was definitely a tense moment for him. Tier 2 tower, the Shrine was already claimed, and Aegis and Cheese expiring. There goes the Aegis.
And where's,
sorry, Cheese, of course.
Where's the Silver Age? Is there a Silver Age coming? Yeah, on Troll.
Where was the Cheese actually used? Oh, okay, no Cheese for VP.
Oh, so they use the cheese on top of
I
the
don't
BKB charge?
See the cheese.
Yeah, Troll had cheese
Yeah,
before.
he must have used it in the fight. Probably, you know, one of those things that like happens in a fight. You don't catch everything.
Click on the void, dude.
Void's got the cheese.
No,
Oh,
here,
yeah.
look at his quick buy.
Wants a Ghost Scepter. I don't think he does want a Ghost Scepter, to be honest. I love when players troll casters like this, because they know, like, you know, there's going to be that caster who's like, oh, the Void's going for a Ghost Scepter next. What do you make of that, Winter? In my professional opinion, it's not the most viable pickup for this game. What do you think about 8 Ghost Scepters, though?
Ah, Parker.
It's going to be a fun 4 days. I hope you're looking forward to it. Execration. I mean, they're still not going all
Lil?
in on late game.
Oh, Lumik, he finds Lil.
Wait, blink after.
He has a gem, by the way.
Top lane, Nando. Oh, he needs to get out of here soon. Imagine if you threw a chrono there.
That was close.
If you get chronoed, you can still be recalled out of the chrono if he hasn't hit you, right?
You
should be able to.
I don't know.
It's like you don't take damage.
Yeah, actually, it should be. Because you. Yeah, you don't take
Yeah, you
damage,
don't
right?
take damage. That would be cool if you chronoed him, caught him, but he still got pulled out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually think he would be pulled out.
Never seen that before, but almost wouldn't.
That's for me.
I mean, I say that they're not going to stand a good chance going to late game, but all seems still well right now for XCTN.
They're still going for the more non-late game items, like Lotus Orb and Bristle. Veno is going back for the Ags, which is not like the right-click
gosh.
damage build.
He's like 400 off.
Yeah.
They probably should wait for it.
And that Ags is against the shorter BKBs. That Ags Veno is going to be very, very powerful.
I'm not a big fan of the axe though. I think like if you're talking about being strong right now, getting a halberd could be a good option against the sniper and the troll.
Okay.
Some evasion and disarm.
Talk about strong. This Bristleback will show you a thing or two.
Silver Edge. No!
Oh.
Bristleback!
He was not
Oh,
ready for that
decap!
one. He gets kept alive for a little bit longer. He's still standing in the Macropie. There's the Epicenter Raging Potato. He's still alive for now, but he'll be brought down.
Silver Edge.
Was not expecting the Silver Edge. Perhaps an item that was not scouted out. And Ramses finds a solution for the Bristle. Is what they've been needing.
Oh, that happens to me a lot as well when I play Bristleback. I think I'm cool. I think I'm strong. I never know about some Silver Edge hiding somewhere, and then I just die.
Nah, you're not cool, Winter. You're a giant loser.
They're gonna need like Halberd though. I think Halberd's gonna be a good item against the troll and the sniper.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not too much of a big fan of the Venom going the Ags.
Who
I think
and where?
the Halberd is like a in-between item, you know. It gives you somewhat late game and it makes you strong right now. Sanking's gonna go on to the Venom. Not
Okay.
good.
Popped. Brought down. Chemo in the neighborhood will not be able to do a whole lot, and this is VP's time to press forward. It feels like this is the first time all game we see VP pushing on the other side of the map. They have multiple heroes picked off, the Veno down, he didn't quite finish his Aghanim Scepter, but also they probably saw the pieces in his stash and realized, hey, he actually won't have buyback. They can get some serious damage done here as they take a tier 2 tower, and they're going to probably swing bottom and go for another tier 2 tower. DD rune there waiting for them.
I don't know, man, but I think that the game is getting progressively harder for XCTN right now.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the story we felt with the draft. If you don't end that game fast, once those pushes failed, their ability to go late game is
Under attack.
very limited compared to their opponents.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing you can
Bottom tower.
really count on for XCTN is like what you said just now. You hope the BKB, you draw the game long enough for the BKBs to be 5 seconds, and then your Veno, your Nyx, and even the like all their heroes are really good against the troll and the sniper when they don't have their BKB up. You just kite them around with your mana lake, your stuns, your mana bird.
Uh-oh. Solo. He scouts Roche, but...
He dies here again. Remember the other time he died?
Oh, does he die, Winter?
Oh no!
Pasha comes up. There's no Ice Path just yet to follow up. There will be in a second, and the damage from that Epicenter will bring down the Nyx. He loses the gem in the process. The break on Bristle this time will not get him killed.
He was just a bait after all.
Kind of. don't know if that was the plan, but it worked out that way.
They got the gem, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Nick's drop his gem.
Quite a bit of a gold swing. I don't think the Radiant team had a gem before that. Saves them 900 gold since they were likely going to have to invest in a gem against this Nyx
I mean,
anyways.
you could see it on another angle. They use BKB charges for that.
Okay.
Eventually, you're gonna get to 5 seconds BKB.
Sniper's about to be there. Troll is... Oh, yeah, they're both about to be there. One BKB use away.
Oh, Raging Potato. Silver Edge incoming. Okay, he ran out. He should actually be
Did not
fine.
get the
I think
break.
he's fine. He got the break.
The Lotus Orb, they defuse each other. He's
Where's his
losing-
team? Where's his team? Okay, no. Never mind. No team coming to save
Ooh,
him.
the 4-star's not going to save his life. The Blinding Light, that may be enough. Nope, not with the Burrow Strike. Bristle back, another 4-star. He's being kept alive for now. Barely brought down. The Lotus Orb is going to
Dude,
return that assassinate.
where was his team? He was there for like 10 seconds. I swear, he was. Like, no one came and helped him.
TP's on cooldown / not having them, I guess. Venos is up now. I don't know about it at the time.
Okay, Pogna had no TP. Like,
Yeah.
if they were actually there earlier, that fight could have been a lot different.
It could have also been a lot different if Troll got the break off, though. You got to imagine he would have died a whole lot faster. That Sand King is melting here. The Glimmer Cape helping a little bit against that magic damage, and Nando gonna have to get himself out of there.
Yeah, you don't mess with Ho Haha when he's on the high ground.
Roche back up, 30 seconds until Bristle, and this is something that Execration, perhaps third time's the charm with the Roche pit.
So they have Aghanims and Venoms building into the dagger. Which one is coming up? Okay, if they win, let's say they win this team fight, they get Roche. They should still have a yeah, they're gonna have a chance. They need to win this fight.
Yep. Veno gets his level 20 talent.
If the Roche one is gonna be acquired by VP, I think the game pretty much will be over there. Okay, this should be their
Figure
last
out.
stand.
They are all TPing around the area. They want to fight it.
Okay, so they need to send the Bristol back in.
Solo has a gem, drops a sentry. Chemo gonna throw spells. He's like, fool me once.
How are they gonna fight this? They're gonna send the Bristol back in, but he can't tank because of the Silver Edge.
Yep.
But they don't have really much of a choice here. He has to be the first one going in.
Okay, they do see Ramses with
they-
this sentry.
They need to force stuff when he gets break.
Oh, he misses the impale. He's looking for the troll. Pasha gets the chrono. It catches out 3. Great chronos here. The Bristleback is being focused. He is fairly tanky. He has not got the break on top of him. Venom in the backlines gets everyone with the ultimate. That's going to do a
Okay.
lot of damage over time.
It's Aghanim's ulti. So
BKB is down. They're going to catch out no one on the sniper. Does he get buyback? Yes, he does. Could come back to the fight. If he goes down, he will die here. Buyback not being used just yet. They may forfeit the Roche here just to cut their losses. To the north, it is Solo, very low. Nando going to chase him down. We'll focus. Oh, if it's elsewhere. To the south, it's Lil. Getting caught out by the Nyx. They don't have detection for him, but they still manage to get him with the stun. He is being chased down, and Lil will lose his life on the
Okay.
Sand King. Nando, as expected, took out
his
hero.
Aghanims actually just won them the fight there.
Yep.
Hands
He
up.
is showing he can be a cool guy too. And they say, forget Roche, let's get a Rax. Force some buyback. Sniper does have his, and we'll use it. What will be the outcome of this? Will Execration press forward? There's still no Sand King or Jakira. They get a range Rax. No Void. Oh, Void goes up. He's got an Acceptor. He's actually got the short cooldown. Takes out the Plague Ward to start things off. Another buyback coming in from Sand King. Chemo dead at the bottom lane. Whoa, what a 4-star. RR keeps himself alive. Does still end up getting chased down and brought down by the Void. James is trying to heal himself back up. Will not be successful. And VP punish Execration's overzealous push. They are going to be not happy they didn't just go for something like
Why?
Roshan.
Well, they actually did not. They did not go for the safe play. I mean, in hindsight, I don't know. Still, it was a dangerous play though, because VP,
Yeah.
unless they find a way to push, force the buyback and run.
Felt like they
Me-
maybe
me-
didn't even
me-
realize Void had
Yeah,
Max
I think
there.
they didn't realize Void had X. That's
Yeah.
why they made that.
I
Yeah,
mean-
that actually explains it.
I hadn't noticed it until he got the chrono off. I was like, what? How's he got chrono already? But
Yeah.
Nando with ultimate wants to go. He's got a 4-staff out of there. Will do some good damage. Goes for the TP. Anything to cancel this one? No. Great play from him. He'll get him low. This may work to save Roshan a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. They're going to BKB just to get rid of some of this damage.
Oh, the Koto. He summons the Venom.
Sniper does not have BKB now. This is incredibly dangerous. Ramses does. I don't think no one actually anticipated this. He's got to get the Aegis. He gets blinding light. Nando wants it. Nando gets it. Oh no! No one. He needs to maybe force out. He gets a great chronosphere to back him up. He's just going to fight his way out of this one. He now four stuffs out. Respawn coming out of the Aegis. Roshan, just not Execration's friend this game. The cheese onto the Veno. Gonna keep himself alive a bit more now. Void is getting low here, needs a time walk out. He's got it in a second, but not from the mana burn. And they get the kill. Sniper is gonna just run the hell away. BKB coming up soon, but whoo boy, that was some blinding light at the end there from the Coddle.
They get the last hit on Roche.
They got Aegis and cheese.
Oh, they got the last hit on Roche.
And Veno.
They actually got the last hit. Okay. Oh, everything. They got everything.
They're gonna push forward. Void.
So they should pass the cheese to.
They
wait.
used the cheese.
Oh, they used
Nando had to use it to stay alive. Oh no, game one just still here. We've seen some very tense games here as Nando will look. They'll look to push though. Void has buyback with Chrono. This is such a dangerous play to make. I feel like we've seen this before with Execration. We'll see if the conclusion is going to be any different. Blink in with a mana burn. Void just trying to hold on to his buyback for the time being. There's the break, but no follow-up damage. Don't want to commit to this one just yet. Potato is starting to get low. He needs to be careful. Burrowed forward because of the Lotus Orb. Will hold his ground for now. He's getting wailed upon by the Troll. He's got no backup. The four stuffs away. James, he gets brought down by the Assassinate. No one in the front lines is actually going to go down as well. 100 seconds dead, but the fight has been won for now by VP. Lumic, Chemo, can he bring down Lil? It's going to be close to battle the four position with Lil. Woo! He barely wins it for now, but the poison damage is ticking. It looks like he will be able to out-regen it to the south side. The Chrono comes back up. Void going to look to bring down the Veno, and Lil did end up dying to the Veno. Okay.
The Venom ball in the base.
Oh my god, what a... that was
so in the end, it was
a lol fight right there, if I've ever seen
it
one.
was 5. They use buybacks?
I didn't think
no,
so.
No buybacks.
5 for 5?
So they just won the fight.
Yeah, 5. I mean 5 for. What are we talking about? 5 for 2. They just straight up win the fight. Sniper does buyback after his die after his buyback, but still ultimately a successful outcome for VP. They hold their base, just losing a tier 3 tower. Still feels like anyone's
and a range Rex.
game.
Tier 3 plus range Rex.
Yeah.
Not the biggest deal.
No, the range Rex went down earlier.
Oh, okay.
At bottom, but yeah, I mean it's
different
like you say, whether
different occasion.
yeah, not a big deal or something that amounts to a whole lot. This game getting very crazy here in the late game.
The partner is actually doing a lot in the fights. He is actually saving the BB. When he gets break in the chrono, the crap. Then there's the force staff. They are doing a very good job keeping the BB alive. You know, basically when they break the BB, you just need to force staff, make sure that he gets out of harm's way, and wait out the break duration, and then the Bristleback can go back in.
The Ag Scepter on Pugna means he's got that constant uptime.
Yeah, this partner is actually gonna be the prime target that VP has to focus in the fights. They need to take this guy out.
Yep. In the context of like the 5-second BKBs, we talked a lot about the Veno having the Ags with the ultimate, but it's also this Pugna with Ag's life drain against 5-second BKBs. This hero is a major threat to worry about, as we will to see. He almost lived that fight. If he managed to life drain a bit more, the Assassinate didn't finish him off, or alternatively, he had his Lincolns up when the Assassinate came in, he could have actually survived his way through it.
This is gonna be big. Veno has 25, and he's gonna have his Shivas. This is going to be big for Execration.
The other really annoying thing with these 5-second BKBs is Coddle, Blinding Light. They don't have MKBs. If they don't have BKB up, they get hit by Blinding Light. Good luck doing any right-click damage.
There's so many heroes that need to kill, yeah?
Yeah.
You need to kill the Pugna, then there's the Coddle.
If you go all in on the Pugna, then Veno Bristle with the Blinding Light that's actually one of the things where these late-game teamfights really can hurt VP. I feel like Sniper is going to pick up a Skadi. I almost feel like the MKB may have been a better option here. Perhaps more for the Troll, because Troll's more of the frontliner, but they find the Coddle in the trees.
I mean, they should still have quite a formidable late game with the Void Sniper Troll. Like, you think about the lineup. So, based on lineup, you should be feeling good. But based on the game, what's happening right now, you're actually not feeling that good if you're
Yeah.
VP.
They are starting to pull further and further ahead based on gold, but we are at that point where it's like
Yeah.
a gold lead isn't what you kind of look at when you're
There were
in this
just
situation.
too many opportunities game where VP, like too many situations that VP felt like they could have lost the racks, you know. So even with their lineup, I think that they're still gonna be really cautious here.
The Silver Edge in. Bristleback has been found. Oh, doesn't get this the
Oh.
break off. Does have a
Where's his
defusal.
team? His team.
I think this is going to be close. The pipe is there, as is the Lotus of the 4-staff #1 being used. There's the Chrono catches 2 now as a result of Venno showing up. Can they break the Bristle? The Ice Path perhaps a bit early. The Epicenter Burrow Strike goes on through 2.
Oh,
the
the
Bristle
Bristle!
is still freaking alive, Winter. How does he do this?
Thunder!
Oh my gosh, the Pugna healing him up. The double quill spray is coming out. Raging Potato is a raging prickly man right now as he stays alive. Kills 3, 0 buybacks, Winter. What is going on? VP, what looked like a turnaround for them. They were playing into the late game with the superior late game draft. And their undoing
They went on a Bristleback.
is the Bristleback.
Yeah, they went on a Bristleback. They went on a Bristleback with the break not available. Oh, no buybacks. Sure is buyback. Okay, this is bad.
They're recalling them in. What's this play? Coddle. He's on the high ground. He's found Sniper. Has got a BKB. Oh, he's
He just forced the BKB just like
kind
that.
of had
Just
to
like
in
that.
some ways. It is a short cooldown on the BKB with it being the 5-second one. He's got it in 30 seconds at least. That's the good news.
Oh, look at this Pugna. Oh my god, this Pugna.
What
Miss-
a hero.
Mr. Parker.
Troll will buy back, but I don't think that's enough to save the racks here. Sankin gets his buyback back up though. It just came off cooldown. Void, no buyback. Oh, they've got the Venno ultimate. This is gonna do some significant damage. Poison Nova ticking them down. They'll hit the troll as well. Sniper's just gonna sit in the fountain for a little bit, throw an ultimate, and they'll see 2 lanes of racks go down. This is still not a lost game for VP by any means with their draft, but this really puts them on the back foot. These level 25 Venno wards. They're not level 4 Venno wards, they're now level 25 ones. Venno really starts to look scary in this late game. He gets tankier with a Shiva's Guard pickup now.
Shiva's AC. They have Shiva's AC, Crimson, Solar, Pipe, like all the team items.
It's one of those beautiful games of Dota where like you know every player, analyst out there, whatever of any level, you know, you have this understanding. You think you know Dota. You see a draft like this and you're like, if this game gets to 50 minutes and you were told that execration win their first big team fight at 50 minutes and take their first racks, you wouldn't believe that, you know? You'd be like, how does this team win the late game? But we're seeing it here, and we're seeing how they just kite around these BKBs so well. The 4-staffs have really been the MVP, I feel, this game. They have saved their lives so many times.
And I doubted the axe on the panel. It was really
4-staffs, this item has proven to be incredible.
4-staffs are like the best items for kiting, and most of the Filipino teams, if you look at the players, they like to get 4-staff.
No. It's one of those items which is kind of like OP for its price range as far as what it does, but it's like everyone can buy it, you know? It's like TP
Dude.
Scroll is OP, you know?
Remember 4-staff used to give attack speed.
Yeah, the crazy old, the quarter staff, 4-staff was insane. Where carries would be buying 4-staffs. I mean, I guess now carries buy Hurricane Pike. They find a Jakiro, they not commit to this one. Here come Execration. They don't have
They
Roche.
They just need to wait for Roche.
Yeah.
They don't have to rush right now because they can still lose the game. They need to understand that they can still lose the game. They should not be too cocky and oh, we got 2 side of Rex.
Have buyback, secure Roshan. They don't have buybacks on all their heroes. Bristle does not. Bristle does not have buyback.
Break.
Oh, they've perhaps gone on him. This could be bad, but
they
there's
did not get the
blind
break. They did not get the break.
one. Yeah, once again, we see the break timing just slightly missed by VP. He'll be healed back up. Trying to secure that Roshan. VP will perhaps just play the high ground defending game.
How long can they do that, you know? At some point, they're still going to have to try and get out, take a fight.
Yep. I mean, at some point, if you don't do that, you're against Megas because Venno will chip at your buildings with wards. Pugna will chip at it with Nether Blast.
Oh my god, Koto with Axe right now, daytime. Oof, this cannot get better for XCTN. So, pretty much all the push items are there already for them.
Yep.
all the aura items, AC, Shiva, Pipe, Crimson Guard.
Cuddle
So,
going to get his level 18, so we get that level 3 Blinding Light, 12-second cooldown, and the, what, 6-second duration? Yeah, second duration. Nice little upgrade for him in these team fights. Still no solution to the Blinding Light, and I mean, there's too many things you need a solution for. This game is the big problem.
I think they just need to not overcommit for the Bristleback. All the fights they lost previously, because they tried to kill the BB too much. They just need to relax and kill him only if they get the break on him, drop the chrono, sniper shoots and kills them, and try not to chase too much. The fights that they lost because they were chasing too much, and they were trying to kill the BB too much.
He actually going to go and contest this one. It just doesn't look possible. Too many Plague Wards in the neighborhood. The vision is stacked against them, even with it being nighttime. And Roche will be claimed. Aegis on Nando's Pugna. Oh, sorry, Nando's Venomancer. Cheese on the Pugna for James.
Silver Edge Sand King coming.
Man.
Silver Edge Sand King coming.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, they need more than one.
Yeah, he is level 25. We're seeing a lot of these level 25s that maybe you don't typically see. Find some of those. There we go. Bristle not quite there, nor is the Nyx. Pugna got 200 Nether Blast damage. This is the sieging tool.
This is the best one.
The life drain heal is not bad for your Bristle getting gone on, but as far as ending the game, you need to be able to kill those buildings.
Think about winning the game, Parker. Don't think about the fun ones.
I mean, they won the game off saving their Bristle back, you know? Crota, whoa, that initiation range with a blink time walk. He gets the backlines. They're going to burst James. He does not get the cheese off. Does have a buyback. He's going to do it. Where's the recall? Pull your buddy in. You've got a recall. And knows use the boots of travel. He's going to come back in that way. Bristle's getting very low as well. He's still alive. Where's the Pugna? He's too late. Perhaps the recall needed to be used there. Buyback from the Bristle as well. There is a recall this time. Execration want to end this game. Sand King does not have buyback, nor does Jakiro Sniper. The next target they want to go, and he's going to have to buy back. Does so immediately upon death. Can they defend? 5-man Execration alive, and they're all just TPing back in one by one.
Oh, they have Chrono again. He bought Refresher.
Oh, can he find the initiation he needs? We saw it before. The Blink Chrono could come out. Sniper's going to go up big. Where's the ultimate? There's the Troll with the ultimate as well. It does hit decently, but there's just no damage. The Sniper's too far back. He BKBs, and the racks will fall. Execration. They've got Mega Creeps.
They've got the game, Parker. They've got the game.
An unexpected turn of events here in the late game. The draft that looked to be kind of that cheesy early game push. It was not an all, I mean, it was kind of all in, but at the same time, they showed a way to maneuver and play the late game as well. BP will hold out. Still 2 heroes dead. I imagine Execration just want to end this one as soon as possible. They'll throw away the Aegis for a Venom ultimate. This will keep Sniper in the fountain.
He bought Refresher.
Oh, well, he's got another one. Will he throw it? There's the 4-staff. He could look to go back in and catch them all. The Carapace is going to catch the Sniper. This looks like the end. The BKB, he wants this Coddle, but there's the Decrep once again, saving their lives, and the throne will be focused down. VP thwarted here in game number 1. Winter gives a round of applause to his SEA brethren who show some incredible resilience here. Their ability to go late game and upset one of the favorites here at TI7.
Gosh, that was quite a game.
Oh man!
Never underestimate the push strats late game. Yeah. I mean, on the other hand,
what did VP do wrong? We talked about their draft should have been better late game.
Yeah, but they made a few like really bad mistakes when they chased the BB all the way.